trespasser, curious adventurer, or nefarious being. Which one is our dear, dear human today? Do you wish to rest your weary head in the safety of my forest? Or are you an adventurer looking to know the secrets of the past? Or perhaps you're a cheeky little thing, hoping to find some paradise. Unfortunately, these lands have long been lost, old and ancient, forgotten, overgrown with trees and vines. An adventurer's haven, yes, but it is no Kitsune village or paradise. Do not worry, as long as you aren't here to steal or misread the ancient texts. You'll be fine. Welcome, even. It has been so long. Where are my manners? A disembodied voice does scare most. Here, young one, let me show myself to you. Well, in the only way I can. I weren't expecting a Kitsune. This is my personal section of the forest. An ancient place, Kitsune, humans, and many, many more used to reside. Our own special place. But those days have long passed. Tell me, traveler, what year is it? Ah, so it has been that long. No, I do not think I could put a year to it. For you have already changed the way you tell time from when I was alive. Yes, once I was simply a mortal. Now I am a spirit. No, not doomed to walk the lands. I choose to walk the lands. Protecting this beautiful place. The joys and the memories it has. Making sure no corruption ever touches it. It is a safe haven for all travelers of any kind, just as my village was before. It is gorgeous, and I miss when the streets were filled with joy and laughter. But seeing you, young adventurer, fills me with joy that I sorely missed. It does get lonely, but I never tire of the sights. Watching my city get overgrown, watching the beauty of nature take it over, seeing how it evolved over the years, evolved for travelers like you. I don't think if my village was the way it was all the way in the past, that it would be beneficial for you now. Everything changes for a reason. Spring turns to summer, turns to autumn, turns to winter. Each has their role to play. You'll find in areas that are devoid of all four seasons, they have to adapt differently. And yet, they experience all four seasons nonetheless, just in a very different way. Perhaps I can explain it differently. It's like a fire. At first, it's big, inflamed, it's hot, it destroys everything in its path. The trees, the grass, everything inside it gets consumed and turned to ash. It is sorrowful, is it not? But that ash goes to the ground, and slowly but surely, the grass grows again. The trees sprout from the ground, and because of the ash, they are stronger than before. Perhaps the fire was needed, so that the forest could grow back stronger than ever before. Who knows? But that is why change shouldn't be avoided. It is why, after all of these years, I am not angry with the forest overtaking my village. It is simply taking back what once was, but in a different, unique way. Just like in a few years, I am sure more travelers will come over and rebuild the city. I've heard rumors about it, whispers. A safe haven in the middle of a forbidden forest, filled with monsters and others that would like to see everything perish. I think it's brilliant. It's why it was here in the first place. Oh, I do appreciate your words. I would like to guide you. Guide the adventurers, I mean. I usually do anyway. I guide them through the safest paths. Make sure that they're well prepared for the dangers ahead. But you seem to be here to help rebuild. Am I right? Wonderful. I could sense the intrigue upon you once I told you about the past. Now, to rebuild this place, it won't be easy. It is made with an ancient magic, now lost. It cannot be moved or changed. It is stuck in its way. Quite the opposite of the lesson I just taught you. But for good reason. This ancient magic was one of the strongest magics ever created. That's right. Created. It's not like wild magic or human magic. No. It is a mixture of the two. It cannot be created simply because the magic mixes together. It is a magic that is granted with working together. It is quite funny. Most call it the power of friendship. Camaraderie is what I like to call it. You have made many shows about it, I've heard. Though you do tend to poke fun at it, when in reality, it truly is the strongest magic there is. It is only by humans, hybrids, and magical creatures. These three factions working together is the only way this magic can be restored. The only way you will ever achieve an oasis in the Forbidden Forest. The monsters cannot take it. They want chaos, darkness, hatred. They thrive off of it. They've been thriving for years and years now. Centuries upon centuries, they've only grown stronger because of the distrust between magical creatures and humans. The creation of hybrids was already a dint, but that only made the camaraderie stronger once we got along. Unfortunately, it didn't last nearly as long as we had hoped. The Dark Ages came faster than anything, and humans and magical creatures, they exploded with hatred. But both were at fault. The magical creatures, my comrades, they didn't want to admit that humans were our equals. Those at this oasis, we understood. But the others didn't. Because magical creatures had been here longer, they thought they should rule everything. And then the humans got greedy. They didn't want just their magic. They wanted wild magic as well. But humans can never have wild magic, like wild magic users, like myself, can never have human magic. The only ones that wield both are hybrids, hence the name. But they tried. Oh, did they try? They wanted it for themselves, because they wanted to rule everything. Instead of coming together and ruling side by side, they fought. And in the wreckage of war, the monsters arose again. Remember the fire and ash? From the ashes of war, it fed the monsters. As I said, they feed off of grief, negativity, anger, distrust. Thus, the ash of war only made them stronger. Stronger than they have ever been before. It forced the magical creatures into the Forbidden Forest and into the magical lands deeper than ever before. And the humans to the human settlements. And yet the war did not stop, even with the monsters growing. It is only with the dragons that a truce was made. It saddens me to think that still, we are still so separated. We used to be close, all of us. Harmony, where monsters were never a problem, because together, side by side, we could destroy them. That peace and prosperity. I often wonder who threw the first stone. I often wonder what made the humans turn to greed. What made the magical creatures think that we were superior to you? Who was the chess piece that started all of this? It had to be someone, and someone on the inside. Unfortunately, that is something I don't know. I can only tell you about these lands I lived on. The power of the ancients. Most importantly, how to get it back. I think you are the key to the future. But you must find out the past. I know somewhere around here there has to be something. A note, marking, You've heard of runes, right? Remnant? Something like that has to be around here. To tell us what happened, what truly happened. We won't find the truth asking the humans. We won't find the truth asking magical creatures. For they all have their own stories about what happened. The hybrids, they were just caught in the middle of it. They do not know what happened either. We must find out. That way, our future can be so much brighter. From the ashes, we can rise, stronger than the monsters ever did. I understand change is a thing. I accept it, I embrace it. But I long for the joys and laughter I heard before. For everyone and everything. I cannot stray too far from my land, but I can help you as far as I can. I'll lead you. I'll lead you as far as I can. Perhaps in the ruins of my village, you can get a start. Perhaps we'll find a way to take me with you. I would like to know the truth as well. My village was destroyed in the war. I would like to know who started it, just to ease my spirit. I choose to walk these lands, yes, but I long for the truth. You are a good person. Though perhaps you weren't expecting this big of an adventure. Your eyes are wide. You seem up for it, though. Your name will be in the history books if we manage to find out what happened. Where would you like to begin? I would love to show you around the village. It's so nice, and there are remnants of the past. Memories you can touch. You can see. The way things were before, they were... Well, you'll see soon enough. But it is getting late. I don't want to keep you up all night. There is so much more to learn. So much more to do. And I'm excited I get to share it with you. Now come along. There is one hut that has been particularly fine through the test of time. There isn't even a hole in the roof. Truly, it is an anomaly. It was my hut, actually. Come, I'll show you the way.